people will be sitting down to watch her. And she did it for 25 years. 1 hour times 7 times 52 weeks times 25 years. So people sat down for like 15 years of their life, 10 years of their life, watching another woman become a billionaire. And they are still poor. That's how we waste time. So many of you, if you don't have a list of expenditure, you will not know that in a whole year, you spend 500,000 on your hair. And you don't have a plot of land. And you say you don't have money. But 2023, what if you 500 share? $500,000 is what you used to do hair, and you are still not married. So if the hair didn't produce husband, is he not supposed to do low cut? Not be to do low cut. No, think about it. Many of you, my brother, you are looking at me. In 2023, your recharge card bill is 620. Recharge card, and you are not recharging your destiny. And you are calling village people. You are the village people. 620,000, no feel recharge card. Oh, they recharge a year. 620K, one plot you don't have, half you don't have, quarter plot you don't have. Why? No list. So you are not even aware, because some people will say never. When I told them to do this thing one day, me, I will use myself and my family so that you will not be angry if you go verse for yourself. Let poverty, be angry with the poverty and change. When I did this thing many years ago, and I spoke to people to look at how much they spend on something, when we got into the car on the way home, my wife said, yeah. Even me that pride myself that I don't spend money on my hair. Woman is about 280. 280. Lord, me, yeah, 280. Could have me Christmas gifts. 280. And that was it. That's the end. Because many of you don't have a record, so you are not even aware of how much money you waste. So look, I went to speak at a church in Port Harcourt, and the pastor's wife, this one is not Taste My Moonlight, the pastor's wife said, Pastor, it's me you are talking to, that I spent 100,000, 150. I didn't know they spent that kind of money on air. Yeah, he said, and that, he says, sir, he says, as if you were talking to me when you say, you're both straight, your destiny is not straight. He said, I was just sitting down there looking at my life. He said, you know my problem? I can get home and 4 days later, I'm tired of the air. No, she told me by herself. See, I can get home and 4 days later, I'm tired. Can I be tired of this one? No. Say 4 days later, I'm tired. I will now go again next Saturday. Next. So are you marking your script now? I'm explaining it so that you can understand. We are doing diagnosis of your life now. The year is just started, so that as you are starting fasting and prayer, you will know that there is no demon anywhere. You are the demon. You cast away discipline, cast away waste, cast away responsibility, cast away ignorance. Do you know how much you spend, especially every month? Do you know how much you spend every month? You may not be as organized and meticulous as me. Me, I'm old school. You can use technology. You can use online banking. Because now you can use technology. So with online banking now, make sure that you reduce cash. So what you can do is every month, you can collect a certain amount cash, like what we call in business impress. So you can collect 50, 100, 500, depending on your level, and have it cash for cash at hand that you'll be spending. But let all your expenses run through your account, POS, transfer. So at the end of the month, you will know exactly how much you have spent. And then when you finish that 50, 100, or 500, if you want to collect another one, you document what you spend. So if you do that in this year, 2024, you will know how much you spend every month. Hello? You will know how much you spend every month. So I know how much I spend every month. So I know it's documented. So I can quickly look at it and see, and look at it and see, and look at it and see. And let me tell you something. My staff are here. We sit down and we look at these things. So we sit down, we look at it. When fuel increased, there's nothing like a rich man. Oh. We started realizing that They are going here. This one, they are going here. We started changing. One day, my staff, because I go out, and when I go, I have 2P, now 3 PAs, and then other people that will sell books. So when I move, it's like a whole movement. So when they invite me for a program, it's me they invited. But I have to carry like 5 people. Now, the 5 people that I'm carrying, one person will come from his house to the office because they are going on official assignment. Another person will come. Then from the office, they will now carry load and go to the place. So I now discovered that for every movement, they were spending sometime 200,000 on the movement. A lot of F1 minus 200. Do you understand? So the accountants now said, this money is too much, I cannot pay you. So it became an issue. And I got to know. I said, what's the boy? He said, she didn't give us money. I said, hold on. There's no way she will not give you money. There must be a reason. What's the reason? So I said, when we meet it, so we sat down in the office. I said, what's happening? He said, sir, that they are not getting this thing. That the last meeting you went to, sir, you mentioned the name of that church. He said, sir, because when they give me offering, I will still give them, they will put it in the account. So everything is on. He says, sir, the offering they gave you did not even cover the transport that they have collected. Then they only sold book, only 3 copies in that church, only 3 copies. So, and they now said they want to go. I said, no, we cannot be spending this kind of money when the income is not correlating. So we need to change the formula. So we sat down. That's me, oh. Because I look at what I was spending and what was the formula, we now decided anybody inviting me, part of the condition now is you will come and carry us by yourself. So I'm not spending money in my car. I'm not fueling my car. I'm not, because the driver, I don't have driver, I drive myself. So for somebody to come and drive me, we first transport himself to my house. I have to pay for that. We will go to the program. When we return to my house, he will transport himself back to his house. I have to pay. Are you seeing it now? So we have to come up with a new formula. Come and pick us. So they will pick all of us, and they will drop all of us. And our book will be in the book. That cancels that expenditure immediately. One principle. So if you don't have the record, how will you do that? We went to a place, Lackway or whatever they call it. They invited you for a program. When they came to pick us here, 6 hours. Man of God, I think they were 6 hours. I slept and woke up. I said, inside this same Lagos, there's one road they were doing on that Lekki road. We were there, stand still. Even the AC got the cough. Then after we had just started, move. What happened? They were now crossing another covert. What the covert? Like one covert. I said, where are we there? Imagine that I went with my car, my body. Do you know how much fuel? Go burn for 6 hours. Next. 12. Do you spend less than you earn? Do you spend less than you earn? Or do you spend more than you earn? Because many of you, you they do pass yourself. Hello? 6-pack without 6 figure. Muscular prosperity. They do position jewelry law. Your salary is 70,000. You want to buy a smartphone. Dumb one is enough. Your income is not smart enough for that phone. Hello? Now, let's even ask a question. The smartphone you have, how much income have you made with it? Who is calling you? Nobody even have your number. Nobody is calling you. You are the one calling people. Hello, how are you? You remember me? Yeah. We're in Ogbomoso together now. Yeah, year 2. This is my number. Save it. Nobody is calling you. You are the one calling people. You are in the bedroom. Your wife is in the kitchen. Honey, Alpha is the dodo ready. That's what you are doing. You are using phone for intercom. Look, you may laugh, but you know I'm saying the truth. Who did this to you? Stay within your level. Don't rush. You will get there. Hello? Spend less than you earn. You should actually spend between 50 to 70% of your income. Because every money you make, 30% of that money does not belong to you. 30% does not belong to you. 10% is your tithe or charity or sadakat, or what do you call it, my sister? Sakakanyo saka, sadakat. Yeah. Yes, 10%, even Islam, so that you know say, oh, this pastor, Islam, it's a law of life. It's not about religion. Giving is living. Hello? 20% is not your own. It belongs to your future. That's part of the future payment you have collected. Be saving it. 20% is your future. Be releasing the future, or else you chop future. Next, number 13. Do you have a household budget, and are you successful at managing it? Do you have a household budget? Me, I've done family meeting last week. We have planned the whole year 2024. So this one, how much is this one? How much is this one? Offering every Sunday, Club 50, per partner. Everything has been planned. And so this one, when I finish, my wife, she's listening now. She said, sorry, I have a question. All this money now, where will the money come from? That every year, you see, is it that there is a money you just... I want to understand how your mind works. That's the question my wife was asking me. That because you just said this one. And I know that. I said, no, that is what is called a plan. He said, because, is it that, I said, that is it because, is it faith? I said, faith goes with a plan. Faith does not deny facts. So if I put it there that, okay, every month we'll do this, we'll do that. God now knows that this is our plan. Then our hearts will capture it. Our faith will expect it. And the universe will make it happen. So, household budget, what's your budget? Even my 10-year-old boy knows what is budget. Hello? Because it's something we do in our family. Everybody knows. And he knows that we are not poor. He knows. But he also knows that the money is available does not mean it must be spent. So if we ask, say, Dad, is that in the budget? So when a 10-year-old boy is asking, is that in the budget? I say, no, it's not in the budget. That's the end of discussion. There's nothing like daddy now, mommy now, daddy now, mommy now. All those, your children are now operating witchcraft against you. You will now spend the money and their school fees will come, you cannot pay. Which one is better? To deprive them of what they don't need and to take care of what they need, or to give them sweet and ice cream. And when school fees come, you now tell them to pray. My son, thank God to bring money for your school fees. God answered the prayer of the lad. God answered prayer of little children. Oh yeah, repeat after me. That's what you are now talking. Prayer for school fees. Number 14. Do you avoid major credit purchases? Now, do you know that many of you look good, but it's instrumental? Do you know that even with one wig that they borrow am now? Yeah. On your wig. On my borrow. There are people that borrow wig that did not return. They have to cut them out of social media. They tell her to return the wig she used. She did not return it. So when you see people now, they didn't borrow money to buy land, but they borrow money to buy canvas. They borrow money to buy wig. Thinking that the wig will now produce, small girl or big god, slay queen. And now believing that you can just hook one rich man online with your fake profile. So do you avoid major credit purchases? If you buy tomorrow's clothes today, you'll be naked tomorrow. If you eat tomorrow's food today, you'll be hungry tomorrow. So, credit. No, think of it. How do you wear a cloth you have not finished paying for? And fear no catch you. You know shame. Shame no catch you. You wear them. You say, sir, you don't understand. It's my best friend that is getting married. All our old schoolmates. And all these old schoolmates thing that you people do old school association online. That they will not be putting you under tension. Now say, schoolmate, 50,000, last year, 50K, and your salary is 75. You can share, something's wrong with you. Now, you now buy the clothes. You wear it once. 3 months later, the marriage is over. The clothes is even older than the marriage. They will now start sending on the WhatsApp group, let's help our brother. Nobody should wear the cloth again. So that we will not remind him of the. Our lady go break in 3 months. We have not finished the 50K. I go wear them. No, but these are the things happening now. Even the cloth is older than the marriage. You now say, no, let's not do that. Let's keep it private. There's no private. Oh, when you did your wedding, you invited us publicly. We have not even finished paying for the clothes. The brother said, we have not even finished paying for the clothes. They pay once more. We are still paying. He collected 50, he's paid 10. What is 30, 20? Marriage is over. Next. Do you take advantage of all the savings and investment opportunities that come your way? You see, the word poor, P-O-O-R, is an acronym for passing over opportunities repeatedly. So there are many opportunities that come. Do you take advantage of them? The only one you do is the one that is a fraud. Bring 10,000, collect 50,000. But because you are a greedy, covetous person, you are a victim. Listen to me. The same way there are irresponsible schemes and irresponsible organizations, there are also irresponsible investors. So many of you that say you lost money, you are just greedy and covetous. Stop blaming people that they dupe you. You are a greedy person. You want to bring 10,000 and be collecting 50,000 per month. If it's easy, why your papa poor? If that's so easy, why are there still poor people in the world? And then the funniest thing about you, if you don't know something is wrong with you, is that the person introducing you to that scheme has not spoken to you for 5 months until the scheme came. They now say, my brother, you know we are together. You know you are my G. This is hot now. I have to let you know because I care about you. When you begin care, you care. If they care, it is their father, mother, brother, sister that they will do it with, not you. Hello? So many of you that have lost money, you know the truth. You know that somewhere inside you, that thing you call something. Say something told me not to do it. Oh, you still do because you are covetous. You want to get something for nothing. Next. Do you have any investment that helps to reduce your taxable income? Many of you don't even know that being an entrepreneur saves you from a lot of taxes. You are able to avoid a lot of taxes. Listen, in Nigeria now, if you are a company, until you make 25 million, you don't even pay tax. Many of you don't know that. Though. In Nigeria, until you make 25 million naira as an income in a year, your company is not taxable. That is part of what the last administration did, though. Many of you don't know the good news. Hello? Policy of 3 years ago, 4 years ago, since Oshibajo time. So many of you are not aware, you see. But you are a salary earner. As inside that your salary, before they give you the salary, they don't remove tax. Now the remaining go enter your hand. You will not be arguing, should I pay tithe on gross or pay tithe on net? Hello? So to pay tithe on net is gross misconduct. Let's move on because of time. Do you diversify your investment or all your eggs in one basket? Now, please listen to this so that you can balance it up. When they say don't put all your egg in one basket, be careful. Because the capitalists have a way of coining phrases that programs your mind. When they say don't put all your eggs in one basket, look at what they said, all your eggs. So they attribute egg to you, but basket to somebody else. So they program your mind to think of egg. So don't put all your egg in one basket. Is middle class and poverty thinking. The real wealth thinking is create baskets. When you are the owner of basket, everybody will bring their... That's how Dangote became rich. Dangote sugar, Dangote salt, Dangote, all of you. What did you do? You bought. You brought your small egg into somebody's basket, and they carry the basket. Hello? Look, let me tell you something. True life stories. You know Transcorp now. Transcorp, how much of you know Transcorp? Transcorp. If you know how much, if you invested 2 million in Transcorp few months ago, by now you have 10 million. Transcorp, Transcorp, everybody, 1 hour, 20 kobo. I don't know if you remember. When Transcorp came, they did private placement then, 1.2 million. All of us that bought at 1.2, by the time they came public, it was 5 naira. So 1.2 became 5 million. We cashed out at 5 million for 5 naira. All the people that bought at 5 naira, they all lost their money. Because after the thing became 5 naira, all the people that brought 1.2 collected for 5 million could follow coup. Oh, maybe is this too heavy for you? Maybe this one should be high level discount. This is a free seminar. Are you sure you're getting it? But it became, they now create a room for somebody else to come and buy it at that rock bottom level and started moving it to its real value. And look at where it is today. So don't just think of egg, think of basket also. So you need to diversify your investment. All of you, all your income, all your investment is in Nigeria. Imagine that your investment is in Ukraine. Hello? I have a friend. I'm the one that manages his account. I helped him to invest when he started making money. As I'm speaking to you right now, the only thing he has left to his name is the property I bought for him in America and the ones I bought for him in Nigeria. That's all he has. Every other thing is gone because of war. Imagine that he didn't have the American one or Nigerian ones. Diversify your investment. So many of you, all you know is just one thing. And many of the things you know is already expiring. Next. Are you satisfied with the contribution from your investment to your total income? Yes, no, or I don't know. What does that mean? Now, if you have the right kind of investment, it should be producing cash flow. So are you satisfied with the cash flow from your investment into your income? Years ago, Facebook was down for like 7 hours or thereabouts. I think 7 hours one day. Maybe like 3 years ago or something. I can't remember, but it was down for like a few hours. Now, by the time it came up, they said they have lost maybe 7 billion or one ridiculous money. So I started thinking, I said, why can't it make 7 billion? So it means that every 1 hour, this thing is producing 1 billion. And none of us are on this place. Facing Facebook, not facing our book. I said, these people are making money. So all the assets you have, are they producing? Because there's a difference between an asset and a cash flow producing asset. Next, do you feel you have a brilliant financial advisor or team of advisors? Let me ask you a question. If you need financial counseling now, who do you go to? Do you know why many of us are where we are? Poor man, they advise poor man. How many of you see them at the bus stop? Free Readers Association. At the newspaper vendor stand. There are people that met there. They married there. They became children there. People have been meeting that place for 14 years. And they have developed a relationship at the vendor stand. This morning, not yesterday, this morning, as we're coming. Oh my God. You know, we've been having a lot of discussion, which we do meetings. So my wife has been telling me some things she needs to do this year, that this. And then we have been discussing some things. And one of the things she said is that you always say some things that even me that I'm your wife, it's taking time for me to catch up with some of these things. So she now says, see, you say that true. Our organizer, is it that they cannot leave the organizing and upgrade? Why is it the same? They are there 20, 30 years. There are even one man that, people that used to carry out on Okada in those days, that they are still riding Okada. After 20 years, after 50 years, is it that they don't want to, this morning, as we're coming, you see, this morning, not this morning. He said, that is one of the, he said, Mommy, what's that? He said, that's one of the people that used to carry me on Okada about 14 years ago. He's still doing the Okada. So who are your advisors? Nana go gather to the fight landlord. You are speaking against landlord. How can you be a landlord? All these rich people. You have already made, that means you are not one of us. All these rich people. So you are not rich, you are poor. Hello? Who are your advisors? Look, I'm a pastor. In church, they'll say, freely you have received, freely give. Freely give. Fine. But anything you get for free, somebody else has paid the price. But there are some things that if you don't pay, you will not pay attention. And if you don't pay, it will not pay you. So get good people that will advise you. I started the Billionaires Conclave. I'm the global president of Billionaires Conclave. And one of the reasons is because the higher people go, the fewer the people that can speak into their life. Many of my members are here. Billionaires Conclave. When you are talking of some level of turnover and some forces, there are people that don't know what you are talking about. So they can't help you. So who are your advisors? Do you know that there are people now that you want to talk to? Babe, there is this house in Lekki, they say 70 million. But they need 50. So I can year 20. Because those, no, let me speak English. There's a property they're selling for 70 million. I have 50. You are talking to your friend though. Hey, girlfriend. I have 50. So I'm thinking, if I borrow 20 to buy it, because the people that bought it 2 years ago bought it at 40. Now it's 70. So if I buy it now, and the person you are talking to is looking at you like 50 million. Teresa, you mean say you get 50 million? And you hear say I do birthday that last time. You don't even give me anything. I thought you are my G. You mean you have 50 million? You are wicked though. That's why you need the right people in your life, because some people you are discussing with, they are your enemy. Next. Do you feel you have sufficient life insurance coverage? People don't know that insurance is now working in Nigeria. They are still thinking of insurance of those days. So people don't have insurance. Let me tell you something about insurance. Are you sure you are ready? One of the easiest way to become a millionaire is insurance, even if you have to become a millionaire when you die. No, but at least your wife and children will not suffer. Look, let me tell you something. I say this to pastors. I'm a pastor. I see pastors, many pastors, they will just die for nothing. I'm telling you, just die, nothing. Most churches you see abroad, London, America, even 120 member church, 200 member churches, the insurance on the pastor's head is millions of pounds. If that man drop today, his wife go collect 1 million pounds, the church go collect 1 million pounds. But many of you have a full-time pastor. Just they play. You will discover your foolishness, but may not be too late. You don't go into full-time until your hands are full. Hello? You don't go into full-time until hello, you end up becoming a thief and a liar. So what am I saying? If you do life insurance now, it means if I die, my wife will collect 5 million, 10 million, 15 million. But you are not dying now. But if for any reason you die, at least 15K, 15 million is a palliative. Do you know, crying in a face me and face you and crying in a private jet, there are two kinds of tears. You are crying, but as you are crying, can I have Chapman, please? Add a little burger. And you cry, help me put on Netflix. You are crying, but there is a cry where you are face me, I face you. Mosquito is biting you, no light, you are sweating. Everywhere is smelling, nothing to eat. Hello? So let me talk to women. A lot of women have the habit of telling their husband to do life insurance. I don't know where you got the idea from that I will die before you. I don't know where you get the idea from. But many women just think that, hey, what are you planning for your family? You, what are you planning for me? I never marry you. I don't go chop when you die. So as a woman, as I'm doing life insurance, you are doing life insurance. So that anybody will die first. Somebody will collect. Because I can't collect on myself. So if you die, I've wasted money. So as I'm doing, you are doing. So when you are thinking of killing me because of insurance, you can be thinking, maybe me too, I'm thinking of killing you. There, so that you will not reap what you do, so you will not think it. Hello? Can I go deeper? At the risk of being misunderstood, insure your children. Insure your children. Especially those of you in diaspora, Canada, Australia, all over the world. The way they are shooting children and killing children now. I have friends that have lost their children. One of my friends in Atlanta, the child went to school. The child, the firstborn, gone. Now, no money can replace a child, though. But if you lose a child and get 20 million naira, we can use it to start a foundation and memorial to immortalize the child. It can never replace. That's why I say at the risk of being misunderstood. It can never replace a child, though. But a dead child plus 20 million and a dead child with nothing. There are two levels. You will not lose your children. Because the way many of you are looking at me now is fighting is a higher revelation. I tell them abroad that we even need to begin to do bulletproof uniform now for school uniform. Because the way they are killing children everywhere now. So let's move on. Number 21. Do you have a plan for your children's college or university education? The three highest expenditure in every family is accommodation, feeding, and education. Repeat after me: accommodation, feeding, and education. So do you have a plan for your children's college and university education? The day you give birth to your child, go and open accounts. If you put 5,000 in that account every month, by the time the child is 18 years old, there will be enough money to support education. You can open an educational trust fund for your child and be putting 50,000 there every month, 100,000, 1 million a year, 5 million a year, depending on how much. Many of you are praying and planning. No, you are not planning. You are praying and hoping that you will send your children abroad to go and school, but you don't have a plan for your prayer. And you don't have a plan for your hope. And hope is not a strategy. Hello? So, you want your children to go and study abroad? Where is the dollar-denominated investment that you are doing now to pay for that school fees? Hello? My first child was born in America in 1998, 25 years ago. Do you know how much dollar to naira was in 1998? Do you know how much it is now? My last born was born in America in 2013, 10 years plus ago. Do you know how much dollar was in 2013 and how much dollar is now? So question, that boy that is 10 years old now, he has another maybe 6 more years in Nigeria. By the time he finishes secondary school and is going to university, do you know how much dollar will be in 6 years' time? So many times I just pray, oh God, oh God, oh God. Prayer warriors are the poorest people. Anywhere, go check. All the people they pray and they poor pass. Hello? Because, are you ready for this one? Ignorance is not a demon. You can't cast it out. And you cannot pray your way out of a problem you behaved your way into. Financial irresponsibility is a behavior. Prayer cannot solve it. So, savings. Next, 22. Do you own a house? Everybody's quiet. Do you own a house? Do you know that even if it's room and parlor, when they call landlord association and you are a tenant in a duplex, you can't attend? Hello, you can't attend. It's landlord association meeting. You are a tenant in a duplex, you cannot attend. Do you own a house? All of you sitting down here right now, where you are sitting now, nobody can sit there except to stand up. Why? Because as big as this auditorium is, that's your seat, is your portion. As big as this world is, with over 8 billion people, you have your portion. If it's not in your hand, somebody else is holding on to it. So go take your portion. Today, now, I'm going to be showing you some land you can buy. We have land as cheap as $750 that you can buy. And we'll give you 90 days to pay the 750,000, 250, so that you can own land this year and start building. Listen to me. I don't want to live in a local area. I want to live in a highbrow area. Do you have highbrow income? You don't have corporate certificate, you are looking for a corporate job. Who did this to you? At least start from somewhere. Hello? If your plan is Banana Island, start from Egbe. From Egbe to Egbeda. Because your first house does not have to be your last house. You can be changing accommodation every 5 years. Your first house doesn't have to be your last house. And then 20 years later, you'll be banana. But instead of you now waiting for banana, banana will not wait for you. Because that banana you should have bought for 50 million is now 2 billion. You don't wait to buy land. You buy land and wait. Because a city today was a village yesterday, and village today will be a city tomorrow. So do you own a house? So everybody have a plan for that. Next, so that we can move on. Do you have a plan to retire in comfort?